So people, today in front of me, I have it's kind of a special product to me. This company, NEARITY, they reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to review one of their products. I've done a review for another arm of one of their other companies, NEARITY. It was a conference cam. And so they reached out to me and they asked me if I wanted to do something for their NEARITY side of the house. So I looked at their website and I came up with these HearPod Airs. The reason why I said this is a special product to me is simply because my grandmother, she is about to turn 88 later on this month, and I'm not able to make it to a birthday party simply because I have a bunch of things going on. In the middle of moving, and my girls start school the next week. So it would have just been a whole lot for me to try to move, get up to where she's at for her party, and then come back and get the kids situated for school. So I have to forego her birthday party. So I wanted to get her something that hopefully she can use. Her hearing is diminishing a little bit. So these HearPods right here are specifically designed for hearing amplification. So you know what? Stick around. Let's talk about this for a second.
Want to see some love? It's love day. I'm showing people love out here on the court.
All right, people. So what NEARITY did with these HearPods right here is that they took new take on your traditional hearing aid. So as you notice, traditional hearing aids, they have devices that sit behind your ears, and I think they got like wires or tubes that run into your ear canals to help amplify hearing. But with these, is more like a neckband style headphone design. So you wear it around your neck, and then you have your two earbuds that go inside of your ears, and they're mainly designed for hearing amplification. Now, also, they do double as headphones if you want to use them as headphones, but the main thing that they're really designed for, like I said, obviously, is hearing amplification. All right, people, so here is the NEARITY website. I just want to run through this website really quickly to give you some specs before I actually dive into this product. So as you see right here, this is the item, the your neckband style HearPod Bluetooth hearing aid for adults with noise cancellation mics. You do have the price right here. As you can see, the NearPod Air, the original version, is just $170. The 64C one is $299. Now, the main difference that I noticed between the $170 version and the $300 version is, if I scroll down to the bottom of this page, is that you will see that the 64C version, you do have your app support. Even though you do have an app with this one, you might have more app support with the 64C version. And then you also have your sound quality. It says 64 channels to process and capture sound. This one only has 16 channels to capture and process sound. So keep that in mind when I am running the test on these, that whatever you're hearing, it could get better, or it could be better if you do decide to get the 64C version. Real quickly, shout out to NEARITY for sending these over to me for review. I really appreciate that. For the HearPod Airs right here, as you can see, it says revolutionary hearing amplifier with noise canceling mic, stylish around the neck design, convenient and independent volume adjustment, 4 listening modes, wireless headphones via Bluetooth connection. You got a 33-hour battery life, and it's ideal gift for seniors, which my grandmother is a senior. Gives you different benefits of your hearing aids right here. Silicone earplugs. You also have magnetic earbuds, so they do clip together, so they're just not hanging around. 4 custom programs, which you can see right there: quiet mode, TV mode, wind noise, noise reduction. I'll get more into that when I start going into the app. And then also multifunctional buttons, and you have your tech specs right here. So feel free to pause this video to look over those tech specs if I'm moving too fast. You have your FAQs at the bottom, and then you have your pricing and everything right there. So you can pick these up, like I said, on this NEARITY website right here for, let's see, it is $170. Over on Amazon, you can pick them up for around $190. You do have a $50 coupon. Now, when I show my Amazon prices, I'm not 100% sure if these are prices because I have a business account, but it does say that it's going for $190 right now, and you have a $50 coupon right there, making them around $140. So wherever you want to get them, NEARITY Amazon website, I have the links in the description down below so that you get the latest price at any time that you watch this video. All right, people, so there really isn't much to talk about going around this box. They just have a bunch of icons illustrating exactly what these HearPods can do. This is how they come inside the box. You have a nice cutout with the HearPod sitting nicely inside of there. Underneath that, you do get a user manual, and then you also get a QR code that you can scan to get the NearTune app, which goes hand in hand with these HearPods. And you also get a USB Type A to USB Type C charging cable, and then it looks like 2 additional ear tips. All right, people, so here's your product right here. You do have your nice silicone neck band right here. They sit around your neck just like this, and then go inside your ears. Like I said earlier, you have your magnetic backs so that they're just not dangling around if you're not using them. On the left side, you don't have any controls on the left side. All the controls are on the right side. You do have your left and right button, so you can adjust the sound of your left or right earbud individually, or you could do it at the same time. When you hold the left or right button down for about 2 seconds, it will activate the single volume adjustment to be able to adjust each sound individually. But if you don't want that on, you can just leave it alone and then just hit the left or right button, and it'll adjust both of them up or down. So the left one will be down, the right one will be up. And then you also have the USB Type C port on the back side of that. You have your multi-function button on the inside, and I'll get into the other button functions when I get inside the app. And you also have your power button as well, and it looks like you have your microphone on the right side. You can take calls with these, you can listen to music with these, and you can amplify sound with these. So these do 3 different things as opposed to your traditional hearing aids, which only amplify sound. And I do know that the traditional hearing aids can get a little bit pricey. So if you don't have the money, or you want to try something different, or you are, I don't know someone that might be a little bit insecure about wearing hearing aids, maybe present this as an option to them. And also on the earbuds themselves, obviously you have your silicone replaceable ear tips, and then you have these, I want to say these are called ear fins that sit right inside of your ears to make sure that you get a secure fit every time. And they're really secure in your ears with the ear fins and the silicone ear tips. And also, people, keep in mind that the silicone ear tips also have that passive noise isolation to go with the noise cancellation that's already built inside of these. So you got to make sure you have the right fit when it comes to these silicone ear tips. All right, people, like I said before, there is an app that comes with these. It is your NearTune app, which I do have right here. Let me go ahead and set these up to this mobile device, and I'll walk through this app with you. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, people, so I thought because I didn't update the firmware on these earbuds, it wasn't letting me run the app how I want to. So normally in my test, when I run through an app, I record my phone screen right here, as you can see, and then also I will run through the app so you can see everything. But as I'm recording this screen right now, I'm not able to move the hearing aid switch over and have it stay over like that. So it just keeps jumping back over and popping back over because I'm recording my screen right now. But let me just run through this app real quick. As you can see at the top right, you do have your gear icon up here. It has your firmware upgrade. I do recommend as soon as you get this, you upgrade your firmware, simply because when I first put these in and they were in hearing aid mode, it was extremely loud. I upgraded the firmware and it helped out with a lot of the ambient sound coming in. It just seemed like it was working a lot better after I upgraded that. You do have your hearing test down here. So I did 2 different hearing tests on 2 different days because I had these for a little bit. Here was my first hearing result. And what I did was just act like I couldn't hear different things, simply because my hearing is fine. So I just wanted to be able to show you what it would look like if there was something wrong with that. And then here's the hearing test from today that I ran, and there's no issues with that. You do have your hearing aid switch right here, which you can cut these on and off, your left and your right volume control. And as you can see, as I turn the right volume up, it all goes up at the same time. You can control these independently. So if I hold down, let's say the right one for 2 seconds, it says right ear. And then if I turn it down, you see that just the right ear is moving by itself. And if I hold down the left one by itself, then you can see that the left one is moving independently. So if you have worse hearing in your right ear as opposed to your left ear, then you can adjust that exactly how you want it. The HC button, it toggles between your different sound modes. Right now I'm in pass-through mode, which is louder, noise reduction mode, wind noise mode, and as you can see, the icons are switching, and it says TV mode. So that is pretty much the app in a nutshell, people. The only reason why you do need the app is just to set it up in the first place, and then everything else can be adjusted right here. You don't need to have this app running the entire time for these to work. All right, people, so now that I'm done recording my screen, I can actually hear the amplification of the sound. It is really, really good. And keep in mind, people, that I'm comparing this to nothing because I don't have anything that well, I do have something that amplifies sound. The AirPod Pros do amplify sound, but not to this degree, obviously, because this is what this is exactly made for. I wasn't able to actually run the test that I wanted to run that will allow you to get the difference of sound, the different levels and the different sound modes that are produced by these HearPods. But like I said earlier, you're able to amplify sound with these. You're also able to listen to music with these, and you're also able to take calls with these. So as you're hearing my voice right now, this is exactly how you will hear the other person, or the other person will hear you on the other end of a phone call. But when you do that, you do lose all connection with being able to amplify the sound, and then also your different sound modes that these are capable of. So once you get off a phone call, it gets you out of that Bluetooth mode and gets you back to the hearing mode, and everything goes back to normal. I wish I could show you the test that I had set up in my brain, but it just didn't work out that way. So I apologize about that. All right, people. So yeah, that is my full rundown of these NEARITY HearPod Airs. Just keep in mind, people, that there are two different versions. This version goes for $170, and then you have the HearPod Air 64Cs that go for $300. These do a really good job of amplifying sound. Like I showed you earlier, you have your 5 different sound levels and also your 4 different sound modes. I say it's 5 different sound modes, but they only show 4 inside of the app. If you know someone, or you yourself, you're looking for a hearing aid, something that's at a good price, and you don't have thousands of dollars for the devices that are out there that are made specifically for hearing aid, and you want to try something that's out of the traditional realm of hearing aids, NEARITY HearPod could be an option for you. Give it a shot. It will not hurt to just try it out. I'm not in a position of needing hearing amplification, so I'm just going off of exactly what I'm experiencing right here. It does take a little bit of time to get adjusted to the ambient noise that these do let in, because obviously I'm not used to hearing my surroundings amplified. When I was trying to set up for this video, trying to get my daughter's phone to try and set up the test, I went upstairs and my dog was laying underneath the table, and I had these on and the hearing was amplified, and he just moved in his collar. It was so loud that it scared the out of me. So these things do work. If you try these out and you don't like them, you know what? Just go ahead and send them back. I guess no harm, no foul, right? So that's all I got for you, people. That is my full review of these NEARITY HearPod Airs. As always, if this is your first time to this channel and you like what you're seeing, please smash that subscribe button down below, and don't forget, hit that bell icon so you get notification when I drop my next tech video. As always, my name is Nicholas. Thanks for stopping by the Tech Love channel, and I'm out. Peace.